So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the series of videos of Microsoft Fabric. I have already covered for the data engineer, data lakehouse, how to ingesting data into lakehouse and data warehouse, how to query the data in the data warehouse. I have covered almost topics. Okay. So guys, now the topic is about Microsoft Fabric data engineering. So guys, the major thing of Microsoft Fabric, it is mostly helpful for end-to-end analytic solution. And this is has been recently launched, and you can go ahead again in my videos. I have covered major stuff of what is matter Microsoft Fabric, what is the purpose it. Okay, now this the today's video concept is about to Microsoft Fabric data engineer. So that's what is data engineer. So basically, data engineer Microsoft Fabric enable to user design, build, and maintain infrastructure and system that enable their organization to collect and store, process, and analyze large amount of data. Basically, guys, if you see the observatory, you can also maintain the infrastructure as well. You can maintain the data with help of blob storage, with help of some loading data from on-premises to cloud, right? So those kind of scenarios we mostly do. Here also same scenario, but basically here what happened, we can design and maintain infrastructure and that enable the organization to collect, store, process, analyze large volume of data. So it means that in the one lakehouse is there. In that lakehouse, we completely put our files, our tables, large amount of data into the lakehouse. From that lakehouse only, we are doing some process like we are doing with help of some data pipeline and notebook and Spark job definition. So those kind of activities we can do in order to make the data engineered solutions. So Microsoft provide various data engineering capability to ensure the data is easily accessible, well organized, and of high quality. From data, so guys, what I mean to say here, Microsoft Fabric Pro data engineer capability, it means it can have some capability, well organized and high quality of data. We can easily maintain here inside the lakehouse. Okay. So guys, for example, if you want to fit data from on-premise or cloud, whether it is AWS or Azure, you want to store into lakehouse, right? Lakehouse is the main primary here, which is store all the huge amount of data, any category of data, files, tables, okay, structured and semi-structured data. What kind of data it can be stored on a huge amount. From that lakehouse only, we can do some data pipeline activity or we can do some data warehouse activities. Okay. So guys, basically like Microsoft Fabric data engineering provide like you can create and manage your data in lakehouse. So we can design pipeline to copy a data in your lakehouse. So these are the two major activities mostly we used to do with help of data engineering with help of like copy activity. So basically on-premise we want to store in lakehouse with help of copy data activity, we can do this one. Using Spark definition to submit batch streaming job to Spark cluster. So for example, if you want to handle the streaming data, right? So with help of like by creation of Spark jobs in order to submit in the form of batch and streaming job to Spark cluster. So we don't need to do separate in order to maintain Spark cluster. Everything is available inside it. Using notebook to write code for data injection and preparation and transformation. So with help of notebook, you can load data to lakehouse, ingestion the data into lakehouse, and we can do the transformation, guys. So these are the major four activities which help of data engineer mostly do. So guys, this is the main this is the image which will help to understand use case, primary person and primary developer skills required, code written, data volume, development interface, source and destination, transformation complexity. Guys, use case are like mostly where the data pipeline activities we can use in data lake and data warehouse migration, data ingestion. So we can, it means like with help of lightweight transform, we can do this kind of scenarios where we can utilize the data flow gen 2. We're mostly used to create data transformation, data ingestion, data wrangling, and data profiling. And Spark, guys, the basically what I mean to tell here, Microsoft Fabric data engineer, where the use cases are utilizing. So data injection, data transfer, data processing, data profiling with help of Spark. So these are the major use cases where you can utilize this data in Microsoft Fabric data engineering activities. So what is the who can develop this one? Like data engineer or data integrator, data engineer or data integrator, business analyst. Okay. So based on the primary developers who can work, for example, Microsoft Fabric data engineer, who mostly data engineer used to involve on these activities, guys, on pipeline activity. Or data gen to means data engineer, data and business analyst. And here also Spark related data engineer, data scientist, data developer. So basically, like it cannot like that analyst has to utilize. It's not like that data engineer who has some knowledge or utilization Microsoft. They can easily work on data engineer, data integrator, business analyst also has like data science also, guys. So if you have like if you don't have knowledge, that's not a big deal, guys. Okay, nowadays everyone is having that content in compared to previous back to years now, current years, right? We have many contents are available in the online, right? So it's not like anybody IT or non-IT person can easily learn this Microsoft Fabric, not like specific data. But guys, for who has some knowledge, they can work. I mean, they can work easily and they can learn this concept very fast. But who has does not knowledge, it will take little bit time. That much. No need to worry on this. Okay. So who has non-IT and IT person also can learn this one. It's not like completely specific to the only data and just not like that, guys. Okay. Knowledge is for everyone. So here primary skill developer, ETL, SQL, JSON, and here ETL, SQL, and Spark, Scala, Python, and Spark SQL are languages for Spark if you want to use. So code written in no code. Okay. Low code here, it means pipeline that we do mostly not written any code. Only Spark we have to use code here. Mostly like code written in for pipeline attended data jumping, everything are UI. Okay. Or a little bit transformations in activities. So we used to write some small one-line logics. Okay. So those kind of scenario we need to understand the tool. Here data volume low to high, low to high, low to high. It means we can handle from low to high level of data. So development interface is completely like wizard canvas. UI interfaces are the Power Query and notebook Spark definition, Spark job definition. We have one notebook where we used to write that Spark language in the Python or Scala. Okay, and sources 30 plus connection in pipeline activities, 150 connectors and data gen 2, hundreds of Sparks or libraries are available. Destination 18 plus connectors, so we can load to on-premise to cloud, cloud to on-premise to data lakehouse, or we can load data lakehouse, Azure SQL database, Azure Data Expert, Synapse, Analytic. Here hundreds of, if you want to load data, right, we need to utilize based on the libraries only. Okay, we have hundreds of Spark libraries. Transformation complexity is like lightweight type of conversion, column mapping, merge split files, flatten hierarchy. Low to high 300 plus transformation functions are available in data flow Gen 2. Support native Spark open source libraries. So these are the major thing of data engineer activity, guys. I hope you like this video. And next video, I am going to cover what is metadata and how